23, they still got places like that.
Yep.
Oh, one more thing I want to talk about. I didn't even know this was like a thing until today. I seen one of my boys. He said he's gonna have to go live tonight because he's gonna explain the BRICS. You heard about the new BRICS? A new currency that are Brazil, Russia, India,
And
Saudi
China.
Arabia, China trying to. They want to make their own currency, come together to
You
create their own
ain't
currency.
you ain't hear me say that in the last past few weeks.
I heard you talk about like the dollar.
Akon was talking about it.
Yeah,
on
but
Drink Champs.
yeah, but people are like the dollar is finna disappear overnight.
That's what I was trying to tell you. And this shit is finna be crazy.
It can't happen overnight though.
It can't happen overnight.
Like this would be like this would take decades to happen for like just the dollar to just not be the reserve currency.
Only way that'll happen if these other countries just every country in the world get rid of American dollars and start using their dollars. That's the only way it'll happen.
Yeah, cause like that's hard. It's like don't like.
And you okay?
The only way you can buy oil, you have to have dollars. You have to have dollars to buy oil.
Listen to me. So what that tell you right there? What that tell you? If they do that, you know what America gonna do. And China, and Russia and that's when it's gonna happen.
Well, the United States problem is that they making enemies out of everybody. Like we've been bullying people for too long.
If that happens, bro, you know what's gonna happen. They supposedly had weapons of mass destruction when they went over there trying to do something about this all shit and the currency.
Yeah.
That's all that it's been happening since the beginning of time. They just gonna go to war. That's it. Because America is not finna stand for those countries putting us out of business. They not going for it.
Oh no, not at all.
They not going for it.
The thing about it is our influence is quote unquote waning, which I know it is, but that's because we making enemies out of everybody. But
well, guess who did it? It wasn't us. It wasn't us. Our folks was just they said brought here. Some were brought here, and some already been here.
Yeah.
If that makes sense to you people out there.
Bottom line, people, the dollar ain't going nowhere no time soon. It's like no time soon.
Yeah.
Like it can't. Like it's not gonna happen overnight. This will have to be like we'll be dead if that were to happen. We'd be long gone before that could ever happen. Like this is the dollar is like too entrenched in the world for it to just disappear overnight and it just not be the main currency. It can't happen.
True.
I mean, if they wanted it to happen, they should have did it way back in 1920 when it was when it became the main the reserve currencies. They would have had to do it then if they wasn't going. But
Didn't the Depression happen back then? The Great Depression?
oh yeah. I mean, it could be another depression, but I'm saying there's a time when they decided to make the dollar the main currency, though. It was way back then.
Yeah.
And like I say, if they didn't want it to be the dollar, they would have done it then.
But it's China, Brazil,
India, Saudi
Russia.
Arabia.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be 20 other like smaller countries who want to join with them with the new currency, but it's like they not in.
I don't know. I think there's gonna be a big divide on that shit. Because when they get that money, what is the fuck is that money gonna be worth to them? They going on how much the American dollar's worth to them.
Yeah. Well, I mean the American dollar. I mean, I don't know if it's ever been.
Oh, it's depreciating in value. It has been depreciating for the last 30, 40, fucking 50 years.
Well, is it depreciating or just things becoming just more expensive?
No, that's how you can tell when the damn dollar is losing value, or the oil. It has something to do with oil because you can make the products, but you got to be able to get these products to people.
I mean, it all has to do with resources at the end of the day.
Exactly.
Resources and just
supply and demand.
Oh, yeah.
Economics, baby.
Yeah, it's all economics at the end of the day.
Yeah.
The only way that would speed it up was if leadership decides to do it. And that's not going to happen. Like I said, the dollar's just too entrenched in the world for it just to not be the main currency.
It's everywhere.
Yeah, you can't get any of the main resources in the world without dollars.
Yeah.
And then and the United States is still so much further ahead than most other countries, than all countries, that it still is no way that it's going to be overpowered and not be the main currency.
Let me ask you this: why is Trump turning himself in? Because I just saw this.
Because he know he gonna get right back up. I don't know. Well, I mean, he's been indicted though, so I guess he had to turn himself in. It's like the first time in American history a president has been indicted.
Oh wow, this is crazy, man.
And the crazy. Well, hopefully this is just stop him from running. I would imagine that he will not be able to run with all these charges going on right now.